Hello guys and welcome back again. This is Mr. Siege. Now I want to give you a bit of a KVK overview. So this is my KVK on my main in 3069. You can see we're down here. 12.4 billion power and 378 billion KP. Now we've eventually obviously come to an agreement on who we're going to be paired with. But apparently Fire and Water Camp already pre-agreed to ally, which left little room for anything else. Now I don't see it as being a massive issue, and I don't know how they pre-allied, to be honest with you. But looking at the KP differences here, it probably would have made sense to be a top versus bottom. Now I'm just literally looking at KP wise now. So we've got the lowest KP, and Fire Camp have the highest KP. That's right, and obviously then these two could have allied. But to be honest with you, it's quite, let's say, the matchmaking has been pretty decent this time. Like last time was awful, but it seems pretty fair. Now I don't know much about these kingdoms yet, and I'm gonna have a quick look at them, see what we think. Obviously I can see that 1500 in our camp is really crazy strong. Well, I say crazy strong, nothing crazy, but 576 bill or 578 bill KP is pretty decent. They're not too bad. 1212 as well. 1525 in there. Now, as you can see from Fire Camp, actually, they're 1592, 881 build KP, so they're pretty crazy. 2237 actually look the weakest camp, not the weakest camp, sorry, the weakest kingdom in this camp in Fire Camp. Nothing else as low as that, so I'm not expecting a great deal from them, but they have got the strongest kingdom in there too. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting KVK. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I'm going to have to be careful on speed ups this KVK, and we'll go in game and have a look at that now, to be honest with you. So guys, yeah, you can join me in game and I'll show you what resources I've got, and obviously speed ups as well. So I've got about 30 billion resources, in terms of, obviously, I've got a lot in stored items. Now, I'm not transferred from farms yet. As you can see, I've only got like a little bit in my, out the bag. Speed ups wise, I'm going to struggle this KVK. So 275 days plus the 30, so 300 days. I think I had about 340, 350 days at the start of last KVK. But I did go full out last KVK. I got swarmed a ton of times, and I took horrendous trades a lot of the time. And you'll be able to see from my last KVK, 52 million units killed. Obviously, I want to improve on that, but I will have to be a bit more careful. So I can't afford to obviously get swarmed as many times as I did last KVK. I need to be more efficient as a siege player, and you can do that, but it is more effort. A lot more being careful and time consuming, and really thinking about what you're doing, where you're positioning. And I've shown you so many different positioning videos and stuff like that in the past, especially last KVK where positioning was a massive issue. This KVK looks a lot more even though. So could be a big improvement, and it just depends on KVK to KVK how well you do. Now my rankings isn't great. I wanted to do 2 full days of Marauders, but I actually had work, and I had to do the work. I usually book the time off, but couldn't do this time. So unfortunately I'm a bit behind on where I want to be. I can't train much because obviously my speed ups are lower. You sometimes use some universals as well. So Kingdom rank, we're only 9th at the moment as well. Now again, we're not anywhere near the top of the kingdoms really in terms of KP and power. Power wise, we're not far off, I guess. But top here is obviously water, 1525, fire as well, and we're actually allied with wind. So earth and wind, as obviously we explained earlier on, are obviously the ones we want to do well here. But it looks like water and fire are going to take it at the moment. But there's still a lot to do. They've got forts. We've got some more training to do. Today's the last day of training. So we could do well. Now, what I want to do, I want to go and check out Kingdom 1592. Because obviously they've got the highest KP in this KVK. So let us go to there. 1592. So obviously everyone that was going to be taking part in this KVK, good luck to you all. Obviously, we may have a bit of fun talking in the KVK chats and stuff like that, but it's still fun and games, guys. I like a bit of funny chat, and I know a lot of guys in our kingdom like a bit of fun in the chats too. But ultimately, we want some great fights. So let's go and check out the main alliance. So to be fair, what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8 stars, which is crazy, but it's quite an old kingdom. Now I don't know if I know anyone from this kingdom, but you know, you guys, you may know me. I've seen the name Levi Ackerman before, but I think there's a few people going by that name. Don't really know anyone else from what I've seen here, but some really high power players. So you know, we need to be getting those powers down a little bit. Loads of kills. It's going to be a tough kingdom to fight against this one by the looks of it. Let's have a look at the KP. So 34 bill, 19 bill. Yeah, there's some obviously 15 bill. We've seen that there at the top. Some big players in here. Yeah, some crazy good players. So they're going to be a very strong kingdom, as we can see. You know, not even a huge power kingdom as well, but some great players there. There's 1,500 which are in our camp. And they're probably the strongest in our camp, to be honest with you. Well, in terms of KP wise. So let's go and check their main alliance out. So these are our allies, and I'm hoping to see some good stuff from them. They should be half decent, really. You know, I mean, I know that my kingdom can do a decent job sometimes. You know, it's just whoever turns up on the day, that's the trouble. So Dream, 21 bill KP. A couple of Chinese or Korean names here. I think they're Korean actually. Yeah, I think some of these are Korean. Again, some decent players. I don't know any of them. Yeah, there's a lot of high power again, but there is in our kingdom, to be honest with you. And they've got 6 stars, and that's Vita 500. Don't know if I've seen that come up before. Now, I did see there's actually a Siege guy in 1216 that commented on the Siege chat. So he'll be joining me in this KVK on the same team as well, which is great, in the same camp. But overall, yeah, it's looking like a really fair KVK. Now let's have a look at some of the other camps. So there's Water Camp, and that's 1525. We're the most powerful in that camp, 1525. So let's fire into here and have a look. Okay, so they've got 7 stars, and obviously this is again on an enemy camp. So Maverick is the leader there, 16 bill KP. Again, some decently high KP. I do love this skin, by the way, with the whales and stuff, but it's quite a lot of money to put in to actually get those. So you know, I didn't do that, but yeah, it's really cool. And so GG's to everyone that got that, to be honest with you. And I love the chat bubble thing as well. That's really cool. Some nice ads by Lilith, to be honest with you, but yeah, pretty expensive. I think it worked out for generally, unless you got really lucky. So I see a lot more Korean names here as well, so maybe that's why they sort of pre-agreed something. They must have gone into KVK together, maybe this kingdom, potentially. Maybe they stay in touch, but they're looking pretty decent indeed. Now there's 1212 which are in my camp, and they're in Wind Camp. Sorry, no, they're in Wind Camp, obviously Ally Camp. So let's go and check out 1212. The Kingdom of Thessaloniki. Sounds very Greek. Ours is pretty boring. I think it's Beremu or something. Just a very strange name. So let's go check out 1212, as we say. And XIB. So it's looking like a Chinese alliance, potentially. 5, 6, 9 stars there. Love the bunny. King is Joker. Okay, that's not Joker. Oh, this is Joker. So he's the general king, 191 mil power, 16 bill KP. Again, I'm not recognizing any names here, but if you're watching this video, shout out if you're in my KVK. Obviously, really looking forward to fighting with you or against you. Should be lots of fun, and it really is looking to be, you know, fairly decent KVK. Kelly Clarkson here, guys. Kelly Clarkson, fantastic to see she's playing Rise of Kingdoms. It's definitely not you, is it? Let's have a look at the pictures. Is this Kelly Clarkson? No, that's not the Kelly Clarkson we know. Sorry to actually put you on YouTube. Hopefully no one watches this video. More than likely not. But yeah, anyway, Little Raccoon there. Don't know you. Come in peace. With a beautiful flower behind the profile picture there. Very nice flower. We are family, this alliance. So really nice name as well. Very friendly. Hopefully they're good at fighting too, but you know, the KP is pretty decent. 563 bill, so that's 1212. So yeah, overall, it's looking like it's going to be a fairly decent KVK. Really looking forward to it, guys. And you know, that's the sort of overview I'm going to give you so far. I don't know who the noob is. We've just done Shadow Legion as well. Actually, I was looking forward to actually crafting something else. I usually wait for a little bit. I don't know if I actually passed Shadow Legion or not. I think so. So yeah, I was going to craft another chest piece, legs, but I don't think I'm ready to craft that yet. I'm still waiting for more materials. Oh, one. Can we do that now? Always love a craft. I just can't wait until, you know, I'm supposed to wait until Alliance mobilization, but I can never wait to use these materials. We should be quite close to a crit, actually. Let's look at the commanders a second. So these are the pants. We've got 4 of those. So we are due a crit, if I'm right. Yeah, we are due a crit. So that'd be nice. But let's see if I can actually get that now. I don't think I can. We'll have to wait, guys. It's coming. It's coming. As soon as we enter KVK, this can be crafted. So a crit there would be very nice indeed. Yeah, just not quite there. I got 55 of these, by the way, now from those dismantled equipments that from infantry and stuff that we did before. You know, really got into engineering, which I just started dismantling stuff. You may have seen that when I crafted the plume. Yeah, dismantled some crit infantry legendary gear, which I know it sounds pretty crazy, but had to be done. Because at the end of the day, I missed a siege, and the plume had to be crafted to basically test it. And it's not too bad. Still not the best. Obviously, really looking forward to new announcements of engineering commanders, which should be really soon, guys. So, yeah, look out for that. And I will be able to do some testing. You know, maybe not on this KVK now. We're expecting them in September at some point, but yeah, I don't think we're going to get them in time for Kingsland. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and catch me in KVK. Hopefully do some live streaming as well. Some live fighting. I'm going to try and be really careful, save them speed ups as best I can. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.